Celebrities often avoid mentioning cosmetic surgery due to the stigma that it is something inappropriate. Fame and beauty are often linked, but for some stars, the pursuit of perfection has had serious consequences. Significant changes to their faces not only leave fans stunned, but also make them hard to recognize. How and where did things go wrong? Leave a comment with #1 and continue following to uncover the surprising stories behind the famous faces ruined by failed cosmetic surgery. Linda Evangelista, once hailed as one of the top supermodels of the 90s, underwent a cosmetic procedure that permanently altered her face and career. As a legendary Canadian fashion model, Evangelista graced the covers of over 700 magazines during her dazzling career. However, in 2015 and 2016, she underwent 7 treatments using cool sculpting technology, a non-invasive method to reduce stubborn fat. But instead of fat reduction, Evangelista suffered a rare side effect known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH, causing areas like her chin, thighs, and chest to harden and enlarge. This side effect affects fewer than 1% of cool sculpting patients, but for Evangelista, it distorted her face, replacing her once balanced features with hard, misshapen lumps. Despite undergoing 2 corrective liposuction surgeries in 2016 and 2017, her condition not only failed to improve but also caused additional pain and prolonged recovery. The severe change in her appearance led Evangelista, a global beauty icon, to live in seclusion and avoid the public eye. All attempts to fix the issue were in vain, leaving her career in ruins and her face permanently altered. If you think this story is tragic enough, wait until you see what happens to the next star. Lisa Rinna's initial steps to improve her appearance led to a battle she could never fully resolve. The actress and TV star, known for her roles in Days of Our Lives and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, first turned to cosmetic surgery at the age of 20 in 1986. Inspired by the film Beaches, she used permanent silicone fillers to enhance her lips. Initially, this decision gave her full, plump lips, becoming her signature look. However, over time, the silicone hardened, causing swelling and uneven lumps. By 2010, after nearly 25 years of dealing with the consequences, Rinna sought a doctor in Beverly Hills to remove some of the scar tissue, but the damage was irreversible. Rinna didn't stop at just lip enhancements. She also injected facial fillers, Botox, and had breast augmentation. The overuse of fillers caused her face to become excessively taut and unnatural, making it hard for fans to recognize her. In 2024, following widespread public criticism, Rinna admitted that some types of fillers were not suitable for her, and she had to dissolve part of them. Her cosmetic surgery journey left many unforgettable marks, but the next star underwent surgery and now feels like a stranger when looking in the mirror. Kenny Rogers' greatest regret was not the fading of his fame, but the feeling of seeing a stranger in the mirror. The country music legend, known for hits like The Gambler and Islands in the Stream, had a brilliant career spanning 6 decades. His smooth voice and rugged masculinity made him a beloved figure in the music industry. However, in the late 1990s, facing the pressure of aging in the public eye, Rogers decided to undergo multiple cosmetic surgeries. Facelifts and eyelid lifts were the most notable procedures, but the results left him with a perpetually tense appearance and unnaturally raised eyebrows. This mistake sparked backlash from fans, many of whom found it difficult to recognize him. Rogers expressed deep regret, admitting that the procedures didn't deliver the expected results and caused him to lose his natural masculinity. Despite this, Kenny Rogers remained a music icon until his passing in 2020. The next star, though attempting to defy time, also couldn't escape failure. Joan Van Ark, the star best known for her role as Valine Ewing in the TV series Knots Landing, had a thriving career that spanned from the 1970s. However, in the early 1990s, she began undergoing multiple cosmetic surgeries to maintain her youthful appearance. Her first rhinoplasty in 1991 did not produce noticeable results, and the subsequent eyelid surgery caused her eye area to look hollow and unnatural. In the early 2000s, she continued to overdo facelifts, Botox injections, and chemical peels, leading to unnaturally taut, pale skin, particularly around her mouth and cheekbones. The continuous cosmetic interventions not only made her face appear artificial, but also erased her natural beauty. In 2020, during the 40th anniversary celebration of Knots Landing, Joan's face was remarked to look melting due to the consequences of excessive surgery. Joan's story serves as a cautionary tale about the risks of extreme cosmetic procedures, while also overshadowing the artistic legacy she once built. Cosmetic surgery once promised to restore youth, but for the Duchess of Alba, it only left her with a face that even her vast fortune couldn't restore. Maria del Rosario Cayetana Fitzjames Stewart y Silva, the 18th Duchess of Alba, was one of the most titled nobility in history, holding over 40 titles. She lived a life of wealth and power, but her obsession with maintaining her youth through cosmetic surgery became one of the defining and tragic aspects of her life. In the 1980s, Cayetana began undergoing multiple cosmetic surgeries, including a nose job, facelifts, lip fillers, and Botox injections. Her efforts to maintain youth quickly turned into a series of procedures that led to distortions. She was diagnosed with Melkerson-Rosenthal syndrome, which causes facial swelling, and surgeries aimed at concealing the effects of this condition only worsened her situation. The once delicate and unique features of Cayetana were significantly altered, causing her face to become tight and uneven. Each surgery further damaged her, resulting in skin that appeared unnaturally taut and distorted. By the time of her third marriage at the age of 85, to a man 24 years her junior, Cayetana's face had become unrecognizable compared to her youth, shocking both the public and the media. The search for eternal youth sometimes causes people to lose their sense of identity. Michaela Romanini, an Italian socialite once compared to Paris Hilton, was famous for her beauty and luxurious lifestyle. In the late 1990s, she began experimenting with cosmetic surgery, starting with collagen injections to plump her lips and Botox to smooth her skin. Michaela Romanini's pursuit of beauty quickly spiraled out of control as the lip fillers and Botox injections distorted her face, making it appear unnatural. Subsequent corrective surgeries only worsened the situation, transforming her once elegant features into a fake, artificial appearance. Her obsession with cosmetic surgery not only made her look older than her actual age, but also turned her into a subject of mockery, serving as a clear example of the consequences of overusing cosmetic procedures. LaToya Jackson's face changed so dramatically that it became unrecognizable, surprising both fans and critics. She began her solo career in the 1980s, achieving some success with the album My Special Love, but she couldn't reach the same heights as her brother, Michael Jackson. In the late 1980s, LaToya began experimenting with cosmetic surgery, starting with a nose job in the early 1990s, which was believed to be modeled after Michael's own surgeries. However, the successive procedures resulted in a nose that became narrow and disproportionate to her face. Not stopping there, she continued to undergo facelifts, cheek implants, chin augmentation, and filler injections, making her face sharp, taut, and wax-like. Eyelid surgery caused her eyes to appear overly wide and stretched, combined with puffed-up cheekbones and fuller lips, creating an unnatural appearance. Her Joker-like smile and the drastic changes compared to her earlier self led to comparisons with her brother Michael Jackson's own cosmetic journey. These interventions not only erased her original soft beauty, but also became a cautionary tale about the consequences of overdoing cosmetic surgery. Dolly Parton once joked that her goal was to look like a cartoon character, but she has undergone numerous surgeries to achieve that appearance. As a country music icon with a career spanning over 5 decades, Dolly is famous not only for her hits, but also for her distinctive style. However, to maintain a youthful look, she began undergoing cosmetic surgery in the 1980s, starting with a nose job, brow lift, and eyelid surgery to address sagging. While these procedures improved her appearance, they also diminished some of her natural expressions. Over time, Dolly continued to undergo chin augmentation, facelifts, and Botox injections to keep her skin flawless, but these procedures made her face appear increasingly artificial. At the age of 60, she underwent a facelift to tighten the skin around her neck and face, creating a youthful look that lacked naturalness, with skin that appeared taut and almost plastic. Dolly even admitted to experiencing complications, such as swelling and bruising after surgeries, but she still viewed these as the price to pay to maintain her alluring image in the public eye. Goldie Hawn, a beloved star for over 5 decades, underwent significant changes to her appearance, but not in a positive direction. After appearing at the 2014 Academy Awards, the changes in her face began to attract attention. Cosmetic surgeons believe she had used Botox and fillers in her cheeks and under her eyes, but these injections caused her face to become swollen, losing its natural, balanced features. By 2017, when she returned to the screen in Snatched, her unnaturally taut skin seemed to be the result of excessive facelifts, particularly around her jawline and cheekbones. The most noticeable changes were in Goldie Hawn's eyes and nose. Experts believe she underwent eyelid surgery, removing too much skin, which resulted in a permanently surprised expression and a stiff, unnatural gaze. The rhinoplasty made her nose narrower, but it created a stark contrast with her previous appearance. Her efforts to maintain her youth backfired, causing her face to lose its natural look, her smile to become rigid, and her facial movements less flexible, leaving a look that was unfamiliar to her fans. What happens when procedures meant to preserve youth end up causing you to lose the very appearance that made you famous? Melanie Griffith, the star of Working Girl and Body Double, was once praised for her natural beauty and charm. However, the pressure to maintain a youthful look led her down the path of excessive cosmetic surgery. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Griffith started with Botox, lip fillers, and facelifts. Initially, these procedures brought satisfaction, but over time, they significantly altered her face. Her unnaturally plump lips and taut skin caused her face to lose its softness. The overuse of fillers and Botox made her look stiff and devoid of the natural expressiveness she once had. By 2017, Griffith admitted she didn't realize the extent of her transformation until others pointed it out. Although she tried to dissolve the fillers, the damage was irreversible. significantly impacting her career. Her iconic beauty was replaced by an artificial appearance, serving as a clear example of the pressures to maintain youth in Hollywood. Daryl Hannah, the actress famous for her roles in Blade Runner and Splash, was once beloved for her natural beauty and grace on screen. In the 1980s and 1990s, her striking appearance played a significant role in her success in Hollywood. However, the pressure to maintain youth in the harsh entertainment industry led her down the path of cosmetic surgery, resulting in a significant change in her appearance. In the early 2000s, it was believed that she underwent eyelid surgery to remove sagging skin, but the outcome was not as expected. Instead, the skin around her eyes became unnaturally tight and thin, leaving her with a perpetually surprised expression. Not stopping there, Hannah continued to use Botox, lip fillers, and facelifts, causing her face to gradually lose its natural appearance. Her overly puffed cheeks and lips made her look stiff, almost plasticized. These changes not only shocked her fans, but also reduced her ability to express emotions on screen, leading to a decline in her acting career. By the time she reached her 60s, her unrecognizable appearance overshadowed the image of a once successful actress, prompting her to shift her focus towards social causes rather than the film industry. Brigitte Nielsen, the Danish actress and model famous for her roles in Red Sonja and Rocky IV, captivated Hollywood in the 1980s with her alluring beauty and impressive height. However, as she aged, she turned to cosmetic surgery to maintain her youthful appearance. At 44, Nielsen appeared on the reality show From Old to New, documenting her journey through a series of procedures, including facelifts, eyelid surgery, Botox injections, lip fillers, and liposuction. These surgeries, especially the facelift, stretched her skin to the point where her face appeared plasticized. The eyelid surgery altered her once large, expressive eyes, making them narrower and less natural. While Nielsen admits to being satisfied with her appearance at 61, it's undeniable that these procedures have erased the distinctive features and natural beauty that once made her so captivating. Her attempts to erase the signs of aging have, in turn, dulled some of the unique personality that defined her as an actress. Suzanne Somers, the actress famous for her role as Chrissy Snow in Three's Company, was once beloved for her vibrant career and natural beauty. However, her journey to maintain youthfulness led to significant changes in her appearance, with fans remarking that she increasingly looked less natural. Initially, Somers claimed her youthful look was due to a strict regimen of hormones and supplements. However, experts suggest that her changes went beyond typical skincare. From facelifts that created unnaturally taut skin around her jawline to a smooth forehead thanks to Botox injections, her appearance began to exhibit the stiff, frozen look typical of repeated surgeries. In addition, she admitted to using fillers, but expressed regret that some of the fillers shifted over time, leaving her dissatisfied with the results. Her plumped, full lips and a nose that appeared wider than before made her nearly unrecognizable compared to her younger self. The once distinct nasolabial folds also faded, a clear sign of the filler's effects. These changes not only took away from her natural beauty, but also served as a cautionary tale about the risks of overdoing cosmetic surgery. Caitlyn Jenner, known for her public transgender journey, has undergone significant changes to her appearance, particularly after a 10-hour feminizing surgery in 2015. The surgery included eyebrow lifts, jawline sculpting, nose refinement, and cheek implants to soften her features, resulting in a more feminine appearance with a contoured jawline and reshaped nose. This was just the first step in Caitlyn's transformation to achieve the look she desired. Over time, Caitlyn Jenner has continued to undergo various procedures, including nose revisions, lip and cheek filler injections to create a more youthful appearance. Botox has also been used to smooth her forehead and lift her eyebrows, providing a wrinkle-free, taut look. However, many have noted that her appearance has become increasingly unnatural, particularly around the eyes and forehead, where the skin appears unnaturally tight and frozen. These changes have sparked mixed reactions and kept Caitlyn's surgeries at the center of media controversy. The public's opinions on her transformation reflect the complex nature of cosmetic procedures and their impact on self-identity. Donatella Versace, once a fashion icon with Italy's signature elegance, especially after the tragic death of her brother Gianni Versace in the late 90s, became the center of much debate. As she entered the 2000s, fans couldn't help but notice that her distinctive appearance began to change, and not in the positive direction she had hoped for. The first and most noticeable change in Donatella was her nose. Once a natural feature, her nose became more refined and slender, suggesting that she may have undergone rhinoplasty. However, this was just the beginning. Donatella's once smooth, youthful skin gradually transformed, taking on a glossy, almost wax-like appearance, likely due to multiple facelifts. These procedures stretched her skin, stripping it of its natural look and texture. Her lips. Once naturally soft, Donatella's lips became plumper to the point of exaggeration, likely due to the use of lip fillers, which became a topic of much discussion. But that wasn't all. Her cheeks appeared fuller and more contoured, possibly the result of cheek fillers or implants. Even her eyes weren't spared from cosmetic intervention, as it's highly likely she underwent eyelid surgery, blepharoplasty, to lift her eyelids and eliminate puffiness. The end result of Donatella's transformation became an endless topic of discussion in Hollywood. However, while she continued her efforts to maintain a perfect appearance, the story of the next star will shock you even more. Mickey Rourke, once a Hollywood heartthrob, underwent numerous surgeries after transitioning to a boxing career. Severe facial injuries led him to have his nose fixed 5 times and undergo several procedures to reconstruct his cheekbones. However, the results were not as expected. His once chiseled face became swollen and rounder, with his sharp cheekbones turning fuller but lacking balance. The overuse of Botox and dermal fillers also gave his forehead and lips a glossy, unnatural appearance. Fans had mixed reactions to Mickey's transformation. Some expressed sympathy, understanding that he had to undergo these surgeries, while others criticized his altered appearance. Mickey himself admitted that he chose the wrong surgeon to fix his face. Despite this, his acting talent remained unaffected. His outstanding performance in The Wrestler proved that, even with a changed appearance, his skill and passion for acting were as strong as ever. Known as the first supermodel in the world, Janice Dickinson became famous for her natural beauty and captivating presence. However, her journey with cosmetic surgery began in her 30s with a breast augmentation, and from there, things quickly spiraled out of control. Janice underwent multiple facelifts, liposuction, and extensive Botox treatments, leaving her skin unnaturally smooth, almost wax-like, while erasing the natural features that once defined her beauty. Cheek implants gave her a more sculpted appearance, But combined with Botox and dermal fillers, they made her expression stiff and devoid of the natural warmth she was once known for. Despite facing significant criticism, Janice Dickinson has always maintained an unapologetic attitude. She even appeared on the botched TV show to correct a botched breast augmentation from 30 years ago. However, the excessive use of cosmetic surgery not only affected her appearance, but also had a serious impact on her finances. In 2013, Janice was forced to file for bankruptcy due to the mounting debts from her costly cosmetic procedures, marking a challenging chapter in the career and life of the legendary supermodel. Thank you for watching the video. This is the story of celebrities who have completely ruined their faces through cosmetic surgery, leaving behind haunting lessons about the price of chasing perfection. Stay tuned for more shocking and interesting content in the next videos. Goodbye and see you again.